Is implementation the end of your client engagement process, or is it the start of your lifetime relationship management process with the client? Now, pretty obviously, I guess it's both of those. It's this interim step between all the initial work and having the client for life. But you wouldn't know how important it was by the way it's treated in a lot of firms. Now, done badly, here's what it looks like. We fill out all the paperwork with the client, we send it off, and although we're keeping an eye on it, the client hears nothing for 3 or 4 weeks. Now, if you're the client, this is sort of how it feels to you. First of all, you've met someone competent and good which you've decided to do business with, and during that initial couple of months, which is pretty intensive, the whole advice process, you've been showered with love and affection. Now, you've just cut the firm a check for basically your lifetime savings, and you've heard nothing for 3 or 4 weeks. At the very least, you might feel a little bit let down, and at worst, you might think perhaps they've run off with your money. So, in good firms, what does it look like? Well, basically, it's a program of constant weekly contact during the whole implementation process. So, usually the administrators in the firm are communicating on a regular weekly basis with the client to keep them informed, even if nothing's happening. So you can mix this up. Week 1, it might be a quick email saying, look, we've sent all your paperwork off and we've actually had confirmation it's been received. Week 2, they might just drop a quick text to the client saying, look, we've chased it up twice this week, money coming out of your pension provider, no action yet, but we're on the case. Week 3, they might send another follow-up text saying, look, we've chased them a couple more times, they've definitely got the paperwork, but nothing's happened yet. In week 4, it might be a phone call from you, the advisor, saying, look, no action yet, but these timeframes are not unusual, as painful as they are, and we'll let you know as soon as something happens. Week 5, it then might be an email saying, hooray, we've actually got some action, we've received some money and the first chunk's been invested. You get the gist, all right? It's about the frequency of contact. You do that, and you will stand out like a sore thumb from the rest of the advisory community who are not implementing these simple client contact strategies at implementation time. Frequency of contact is absolutely key if you want people to continue to feel special after all the good work you've done up front, but also to think that you haven't run off with their dough.